5 things about marketing this week. My name is Roger Gallegos. I am the founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. This week we're going to be talking about your target audience. Specifically, we're talking about 5 ways you could segment your audience. This is very important because oftentimes we like to think of our audience as one kind of big mash of people, when in reality they're made of smaller subgroups. And if you think of them that way, then you're able to kind of break them up into those different groups and be able to craft your messaging specifically for those groups, which will help you create a more effective marketing plan, a more effective marketing, or carry out your marketing strategy in a more effective manner, because you're actually delivering content that is specific and more personalized for the people that it's meant to be out. If you try to kind of put this bland messaging that's meant for everyone on your list, chances are that it's really not going to resonate with anyone. But if you're able to segment your audience in the ways that we're going to outline in this video, then all of a sudden you can sit there and say, I'm really going to talk to these people this way, or I want to outline my messaging this way. And once you start doing that, then you're going to start seeing more engagement, more action on it. People will start taking more of the desired action that you want to take, because you're actually speaking to them. Your content's becoming more relevant and more personal to them. It gets really exciting at that point. So why don't we jump right into that and look at the 5 ways that you can segment your audience. The first thing is demographics. This is probably the most basic way you could do it. You're breaking it up by age, gender, ethnicity, all that fun stuff. Is you're just breaking down, and this is kind of quite simple to understand. You just want to, so if you want to talk to people of a certain age limit, if you want to talk to males versus females, whatever it might be. So maybe you want to talk to seniors or teenagers, or you're focusing on the female audience. Pretty basic way, not much to say about that. So you just want to, the first thing to do is most basic, is demographics. The second thing, this is a little more advanced, and that's psychographics. This is really when you're breaking down how the person thinks, and this could be more effective if you really know your audience and you're really in tune with them, because then you start getting into their motivating factors, like what are their pain points, what are the things that are getting them to get set to act, what are the things that what are some of their objections, so you can address those in your copy. What do they value? What's their moral system? Whatever. When you truly get to that point, if you're able to break up your audience in that way, then you might be able to see more action and have more effective messaging, because you're really drilling down to the person's psyche. But for that, you actually need some more. You need to do your homework. You might need to do some surveys and questionnaires, and really do some other outside research so you can understand your audience a little bit better. So when you break them up, then you can really understand how you should break them up and who goes where, and then how you should speak to them. So that's a good one, but you have to do your homework for. Third one, it's pretty much another basic one. You can put in demographics, but I like to split it out, is location. This is something you see a lot. You see it with people that say, I'm gonna target somebody on this side of town. I'm gonna target somebody on the opposite side of town. And this could be an example of this would be kind of like maybe a grocery store that says, targeting people that in their local area, say, hey, we're the cheapest one here. Why aren't you? We're within walking distance. So maybe they send out flyers to an apartment complex that's just down the road, that's within walking distance. Say, hey, bring this in, and you'll get free recyclable bags or whatever, not recyclable bags, but the reusable bags coming in, so they're easier to carry, and maybe that's enticing. Or maybe you can sit there and send flyers out to people across town and say, hey, you know what, we know that there's other options in between where you're at and where we're at, but we actually have cheaper things, we have better service, whatever it is. So you could target people by location and offer them different things. So location is another way you could segment your audience. The fourth thing is you could actually look at it by needs and pain points. Now, the way to look at this is like a very basic way to look at this is your B2B versus B2C audience. So if you're bringing in a lot of people, maybe you're looking at and you're serving some B2B customers as business to business, you can say, okay, what are the needs that a business owner or a business associate would need versus a B2C, a consumer. So you can start putting out content. You can say, all right, this is a business that I'm trying to speak to. So I'm going to send this content to all the businesses like on LinkedIn or to all my business contacts in email. And then my B2C, say I want to put this on Instagram or Facebook or to my Facebook group, and then to a different email list. So needs or pain points, that's one way to break it up. If it's there's different ways, and I could go with a couple more examples, but you probably have some idea in your head about how your audience has different needs, and so you may want to kind of stop and think about all the various things that you could do and who might be interested in that, and then address and put people in those buckets. That way you can start sending information specifically that addresses those needs. The fifth thing, and I'll just label this as association. And what I mean by this is, how do they know you? How do they become aware of you? Are they networking partners? Are they business partners? Are they potential new clients? Are they existing clients? What's your association with them? And the reason you want to keep this in mind is you don't want to send stuff that's meant to clients for a client or potential clients to a business partner. And vice versa, you don't want to send something for a business partner to a potential client. So you want to segment your audience for different things. And so for like instance, for your business partners, unless you have some sort of deal with them that you're selling services, you're probably partnering on different things like maybe doing some lead generation things. So you want to send different things for them than you want to your audience. So segmenting that will help you better manage those things and understand how you can craft messaging to get them to help you with certain things or get your audience to take attention. So quick recap on this is the 5 ways to segment your target audience is through demographics, psychographics, location, their needs and pain points, and then your association with them. How do they know you? Let me know what you think about this. Are you segmenting your audience? If so, are you segmenting them in a way that I did list here? I would love to hear it. As always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear from you guys. I have not outlined the content for next month yet, so just stay tuned. I have some great information coming up. I know it. My name is Roger Gallegos, CEO of Beacon Marketing. This has been Beacon Marketing's Weekly 5 things about marketing this week. You guys have a great one. Thanks again for tuning in. Talk to you later. Bye.